Hey guys, Panzer J back here in Operation from Russia with Love. We're at turn number 8, January of 40, so 8.4 for the Japanese. Not going to be that long of a turn. I think I've only got one attack, so let's get into our tech rolls. So we're looking at stage 3 for heavy ship construction. That's an 8 or higher. And then we're going to try for improved construction again. That's at stage 2, and that takes a 7 or higher. So let's go ahead first with improved construction, 7 or higher, a 5 misses, and large ship construction, 12. So again, 1 for 2. So we do finish off large ship construction, so that's going to affect our buy here. Excuse me. Okay, so let's see what we got. So we have 40 IPP to spend, and I think we're spending 39 of it, but let's double check here. So we've got 2 Marines for 8, a naval transport for 7, that's 15, an artillery for 4, that's 19, a militia for 2, that's 21, 2 infantry for 6, that's 27. We're going to move 1 of our battleships up to stage 2, so that's another 6. So that's up to, what we're at, 27. That should be 33. And then we're going to start construction, since we finished off large ship construction. We're going to start construction on a heavy battleship for 7. And I believe that's 40. So let's double check real quick. 8 for the Marines, 7 for the transport, that's 15. 4 for the artillery, 19. A militia's 2, 21. 2 infantry, 27. A advancement of a regular battleship for 6, 33. And then 7 for a heavy battleship. And that's going to have the U.S. go up another $1 because of placing another battleship, capital ship on the build queue. Okay, our only attack is a walk-in. It's not worth anything. But the Japanese have gotten territory hungry. So we're going to send a cavalry from Singhai down 1 to Tibet and take that. And that is our only combat move. So let's do non-combat. We got a few things going on for non-combat. So we're going to take the cavalry in Rihe and come down 1, 2 to Singhai. We've got the infantry in Qichao and the mountain infantry in Qichao moving over 1 to Singhai. We've got, let's see, we're going to take 3 of these naval transports out of port in C-Zone P15. And they're going to pick up 5 Marines, so 2, 4, 5 Marines, and the 1 infantry in Kyushu. And they're going to come down 1, 2 to C-Zone P41. And they're going to drop those guys off in Kwangtung. So, infantry and 5 Marines there. Bring these 3 down. I'll put them on the fleet marker. Then there is, let's see, what else do we want to do? Okay, so over here, excuse me, in the Caroline Islands, so we are at a major naval base. So the 4 destroyers there in C-Zone P46 are going to pick up the 4 Marines, and they're going to come down 1, 2, 3 to P73 and drop those 4 Marines off on the Gambier Island. Or, excuse me, New Caledonia. Not Gambier. New Caledonia. Okay. And then coming down with those 4 destroyers, moving 3, 1, 2, 3, is going to be 2 battleships. We are also going to have the fleet and the light carrier come down 1, 2, 3. And there's the 3 tacticals that are on those 2 carriers. Let's see, what else? I believe that's it for this side of the map. Then here in left here in P46, we've got a battle cruiser and 2 heavy cruisers. And they are going to come over 1, 2, 3 to C zone P41. So I'll put those on the fleet marker. So that's going to leave for now in P46 just 2 light cruisers. Okay. Then in P41 there was already 1 naval transport, and that's going to come up 1, 2 to P15 and join those 2 naval transports in port there. I think that might be it for non-combat. Let me just look real quick. Oh, my planes. Okay, so almost forgot them. So these 4 fighters are going to fly 1, 2, 3, 4 and land on Formosa. And now, trying to think if there's anything else we want to do. I think that's it. So that should be it for non-combat. So on to unit placement. So we're going to place our 2 Marines in Kyushu. We're going to place our 2 infantry in Kyushu. We're going to place a militia and an artillery here in Kwangtung. And we're going to place a naval transport in port there in P15. So that should be it for unit placement. So let's do a recap real quick of a few territories. So in C-Zone P15, we got 4 naval transports in port. Kyushu has 2 infantry and 2, 4, 6 Marines. In China, in Qinghai, we've got 2 cavalry, 2 infantry, and a mountain infantry. In Kwangtung, we now have 12 infantry, a militia, an artillery, and 5 Marines. We've got 4 fighters on Formosa. We've got, in C-Zone P41, we've got a battle cruiser, 4 heavy cruisers, and 3 naval transports. And we'll have all of those in port there in Kwangtung. In C-Zone P46, we are going to have, and actually I forgot 1 non-combat move, so hopefully this is okay. So I wanted to, in P15, there were 2 naval transports left there. I wanted them to pick up 4 of the Marines and come down 1, 2, 3 and drop them off on the Caroline Islands. So, sorry about that, guys. I should pick up on Peter's smart move and start writing things down. So now the change is going to be in Kyushu is just 2 Marines and 2 infantry, and then the 2 naval transports in port. So then in P46, we now have 2 naval transports, 2 light cruisers, and 4 Marines on the Caroline Islands. And then finally down here on New Caledonia, we have 4 Marines. And in C-Zone P-73 there, it's 2 battleships, 4 destroyers, a fleet carrier, a light carrier, 3 tacticals. On the build chart, we have a regular battleship and a heavy battleship at Stage 3. And on Stage 2, we've got a regular battleship, 4 heavy cruisers, and a fleet carrier. So that should be it for a unit recap. So for income, Japan's still at 34. We spent everything. So we still get the 6 bonus for the territories in China. We did do another attack, but we had already maxed out the U.S. oil, so that is a wash. So we collect 40, so that's what we'll have on hand for turn number 9. So turning things over now to Global War 36 enthusiast for the UK, France.